Hi, I'm LP Master 6, and welcome to Let's Play Super Mario Land for the Game Boy. In case you couldn't tell, I'm playing it on the Game Boy Player, the GameCube attachment. So in case nobody knew about this, you young'uns out there, you don't have to have a Game Boy to play any Game Boy game. You can just buy this. I bought it for like $14 on eBay recently. It's a little attachment for the GameCube, if you have a GameCube. Now, GameCubes are a little bit more expensive than their accessories. Well, we're going to be playing Super Mario Land, and I'm playing the color version because I hate when people emulate games that clearly have colored versions. Nintendo released colored versions in all their later hardware to match with your cartridges. Like, people emulate it, and they choose the wrong emulators, and they record it in black and white, and there's no reason for that, because most original Game Boy games that are worth a darn either had a remake in color, like a certain Link's Awakening, or like important Mario games, the Pokemon games. You did not even ever play those in black and white, but people are like, ooh, I remember playing that in black and white. Well, you didn't, because the original Game Boy played games in black and green, and I don't know about the Game Boy Color, honestly, because I know that had a different screen, because maybe those were black and white. But most people that see it on YouTube say, oh, I played it on the original Game Boy. So no, that does not count. In case you're wondering why the music is so groovy, that's because Hirokazu Tanaka did the music for this. So far on this channel, in case you've never seen me before, I'm doing Let's Plays of every video game in the Mario series, the Donkey Kong series, the Legend of Zelda series, and the Metroid series in release order. And this is our fourth generation of video games, second for Nintendo game. This is 1989. And I've had this cartridge since I was a kid, so I've been playing this game for years. I was never good at it as a kid, but it's pretty easy. And I never finished my story. So the Super Game Boy added color to this game, and so does the Game Boy Player and a Game Boy Advance. So why would you ever play this in black and white? I mean, sure, some games, it's not like it's horrible to play in black and white, but I mean, if you're watching it, especially if it's a more boring to watch and not boring to play game, there's lots of those, then why would you not play the color version? I'm sorry, that took up a very large portion of our time together, this video. This is probably only going to be 2 videos because it's a very short game. I can beat it in 30 minutes. And let me tell you the story. See, I got sick of telling the story, or not telling the story, but telling all the gameplay elements that are new to a game in the series. Because I've been watching a lot of Nintendo reviews in the car, or listening to them, not watching them. Because I've seen footage for most of these games. And I get a little tired, because, you know, I ran out of Nintendo music I want to listen to. Because, you know, my only interest is Nintendo, so I got to do something Nintendo related in the car. I ran out of the Nintendo Power podcast, because it's new and it's only got like 6 episodes. And I wonder how people are going to feel about that in the future, because it's all about current games and current events like E3. But that's aside the point, you see. I completely got lost track of what I was talking about. These are piranha plants. I need to talk about the enemies in a minute. But, so these reviewers, right? They explain the game, explain all the details of the game, and then at the end, you know, even though this is a review video, it says review in the title. Then it says, oh, it's pretty good, or oh, it's okay. You know, out of the, like, what happened? Out of the 10-minute video, you get like 30 seconds of an actual review towards the end, and then you get a big end slate. So, pretty awful. I do not like reviews, except when they're actual reviews. Like, I've been watching a lot of The Completionist lately to see his ratings on, you know, completing, whether or not to fully 100% a game. Even though his conditions for 100% are usually rigorous, like viewing every ending in Pikmin, which I don't consider that 100%. I consider that 300%, which I guess is completion, but I don't know. But let me tell the story, and I took my first hit. Oh, I wanted to show the boss his sounds. So Mario, Peach being the diplomat she is, we'll start with Princess Peach, finds out about Sarasaland being in danger because the alien Tatanga and his minions are taking over Daisy's kingdom, Sarasaland. Sarasaland is divided into 4 kingdoms, and the main kingdom, the Chai Kingdom, is ruled by Daisy, which is where she's being held. And the first kingdom, put that name on screen. After this cutscene. Ooh, big plot twist right there. That's not Daisy. And it's pretty simple. So she sends Mario to go save the day. And Mario saves the day. Maybe. Ooh, I don't want to give away the ending for you, whether Mario saves the day or not. But Luigi is not invited for this ride. I don't know why. They do not explain that in story, but they don't explain that for a lot of games later on. So who cares? Luigi is not as important. I guess Peach thought Mario could handle the job alone for, this place, but not for the 7 kingdoms of the Mushroom World like in the last game. See, there's a lot of character development for Peach back in the, late 80s games, being a big old diplomat for... So now it's 8 different kingdoms, and if you split Sarasaland up, that's how many? What is 8 plus 3? Because... who cares? This is the Birabuto Kingdom. I can't remember the name of the first kingdom, but we beat it. There's only 12 levels in the game. Each kingdom has 3 levels, and the lore for this is actually pretty in-depth, because everything, like all the rulers have names, all the kingdoms have names, all the enemies. By the way, those Goombas we've been stomping are not Goombas, they're Goombos. And even though the eShop description and the back of the Super Mario Land box say that there are Koopa Troopas and giant crabs in this game, none of those to be found anywhere except Koopa Troopas. The only Koopa Troopas in this game are bombshell Koopas, which explode if you jump on them. So Mario veterans are going to have an awful time figuring out this game like I did as a kid. I was awful at this game as a kid. But this game's pretty easy, actually. I was just pretty bad at this game for some reason. I was really good at games as a kid, especially Mario games. But I feel like I'm even better at Mario games now and worse at everything else, which I don't think I'm good at any games except for Mario games. Super Mario games, to be exact. I'm not good at like Mario Baseball or whatever. I haven't shown any of the extra stuff, but all the kingdoms, I meant like the coin rooms, the extra rooms. And we saw piranha plants. I don't think we've seen the 4th like mainstay enemy yet. But most of the enemies are unique to every kingdom except for 4 in the entire game. And these are all based on different cultures, all the kingdoms, and the music changes, which is a big first for the series of level music changing drastically. And all these tunes are amazing because Hirokazu Tanaka designed these groovy tunes. Did I already say that in this take? I have no idea. But he is the best. We've only heard him in Metroid so far, but these are his like upbeat tunes. And he's my favorite composer. Miyamoto was not involved in this game, and that quote is on Wikipedia with a source that says, Miyamoto was famously hands-off. But look at this idea that never came back. A shooter stage. There's no actual underwater stages, even though I love underwater stages. Most people hate them. I had to fix my computer. I'm sorry, you fellas. Well, we are in the Sub Pop. The submarine, I guess that's just Sarasaland technology, but this game is really different. People seem to like it quite a bit. I don't know if anybody I know would like it. It's just Mario, but worse. And one of my roommates and my girlfriend think, Mario games are so boring. I guess I can see that. I can understand that, but I can't see it. Mario is my favorite. But what does make Mario so fun? I honestly have no idea. I've been playing Mario all my life. I'm thinking about just dropping my order of games, because I have to play games in a very specific order. Not Let's Play, I mean like casually in my personal time. Because this is work, of course. I get paid nothing to do this. Because I don't deserve anything for this. I'm a bit jealous that people can do whatever they want on YouTube and make a living off of it. But isn't everybody jealous of that? And the coins spell Mario. What a hoot! I don't think coins have ever spelled Mario in a game before 1989. So that's a big hit. That was what all the critics were saying about this game. Coins that spell Mario? 10 out of 10. And I'm just kidding, they didn't have the number 10 back in those days. They only went to 5. You know what I'm saying? Well, look at that. The bosses might be easy. This game is pretty easy. There is a hard mode. Oh, I should cut that out. I should bleep that out. That was a big spoiler. We'll save that for later. A lot of people think this game takes place at the end of the timeline of the series because they're like, ooh, remember that one time Mario cheated on Peach with Daisy? Well, guess what? There is no romantic implications in the entire series that we've played thus far that have the slightest romantic involvement between Mario and Princess Peach Toadstool. So guess what? Even if Mario did have romantic interactions with Daisy, he's not cheating on anybody because he and Peach have no relationship thus far, or no flirtatiousness that we know of. Welcome to the Easton Kingdom. This might be where I split the... Nope, it's only been 12 minutes. I don't know. I was beating this game every single day on my Game Boy as soon as I woke up or after I took a shower. Either one. For 12 days, and then I got pretty sick of it and then took a break after ordering my Game Boy player. Played it when my Game Boy player came in. Went to my family reunion. You know, my aunt and uncle, one of my many aunts and uncles, the couples turned vegan. That was pretty good. So they actually had food I could eat. They had some nice little pasta. I mean, from the looks of it, it looked like a really pasta, but it was pretty good. I mean, it was nice and a little bit oily, you know. It wasn't the purest, like, boring, raw broccoli kind of pasta. It had broccoli in it, but it was cooked. But the first day of my family reunion, all I got to eat was raw broccoli and pickles, which was good. And, of course, a lot of junk food. But then last night, Saturday night, today is July 8th, I just got home from my family reunion. I was going to record this tomorrow. Please stop dying. I'm not paying any attention. I have beaten this game almost without taking a hit, and I have beaten it without dying. But just make stupid mistakes, mostly because of the physics. I mean, I'm not too mad about that. That's just how this game is. That was the goal for this game, to make it like Mario 1. I haven't explained the Super Ball flower. So in case, there it is. Those are bullet bills. Just the only game where they have no faces, to my knowledge. This is the only kingdom without Goombos. But now Bill Blasters come out of pipes. Beautiful stuff. Now, I really like the enemies and the design in this game, the sound, and this kingdom is based on like Easter Island and like one other set of islands or something. The second one's based on the Bermuda Triangle and somewhere else. I don't remember anything about the first one, but the Chai Kingdom, as we'll get to, is based on ancient China, which is pretty cool. But, you know, I haven't played a game thus far in the timeline. I keep saying thus far. It's that in-depth with its not lore, but I mean, it's kind of lore. It's game lore, not story lore. Whoa. I wish I could keep my computer from going to sleep, but I'm too lazy to change the settings just for recording videos. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Did I talk about the falling slabs? That's a fan-made name for the falling slabs in this name. The title of those enemies is conjectural, according to Mario Wiki. There's no official name for the falling slabs. But, I praise this level design. This game is beautiful. And even for the first Game Boy game, they made this game to show off the capabilities of the Game Boy. And even though they paranoidly shrunk everything down to make it look more like a traditional Mario game and not have everything zoomed in, even though Mario 3 was pretty zoomed in compared to this. But, I hate when people say, this came out before Mario 3, or not. Yeah, that makes me upset. Because originally I thought it was acceptable to say that, because I've never done this badly. Because I thought in America Mario 3 came out afterward. Wait, it did. Wait. Wait, no, I get upset when people think this game... Never mind, I don't get upset. I'm never going to get upset about this game again. I'm sorry. I deeply apologize. I haven't shown off anything I wanted to show off. All the little nooks and crannies and secrets. Sometimes, if you try to jump straight up, guess what? You're jumping to the right. Creepy spider enemies. I was talking about my dumb old family reunion. I really have fun at my family reunion, honestly. I don't know why people complain about their family reunion. Do people really not like their family that much? I mean, sure, I never want to live with my dad again, because, I don't know, I just got a little tired of that after 18, almost 19 years. So, getting away from that was a decent experience for me. Otherwise, I'd probably still live at home, make, I'd have at least $15,000 saved up. Like, saved up, not just that's how much I would have made and not had to spend. I mean, that's how much I would have saved up, minimum. And now I have nothing particularly saved up, but I try to save money, And my roommates take my bank account number, which is like $2,000 something. They're like, oh, you got $3,000, you can afford to do this. I can't. I set aside a specific amount a month for luxury expenses for my girlfriend and for me, $100 each. And that's why I have a job. Because I'm not living a life where I can't buy something I want occasionally. Just because, I don't have enough money. That's not happening. But I did ask for fewer hours at my dang Pizza Hut. I gotta talk about Pizza Hut in every Let's Play now. Used to be having to talk about my grandma, but